The Select Committee switching gears this morning.
As South Florida's media network's Michelle Morris reports, yesterday's public hearing on the January 6th Capitol attack focused on former President Trump's influence.
The House committee continues their investigation on the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, zeroing in on former President Donald Trump's false election claims in 2020. Yesterday marked day 2 of the January 6th public hearing. Key witness and former Trump campaign manager Bill Stepien was not in attendance due to his wife being in labor. In his absence, the committee presented some parts of his previous testimony.
I didn't think what was happening was necessarily honest or professional at that point in time.
The testimony was used to support the committee's argument as further evidence that former President Donald Trump had already begun the narrative of spreading false information about the 2020 election, before any proper investigation could be conducted for evidence of the voter fraud allegations. The panel also played portions of the former Attorney General Bill Maher's video deposition.
The early claims that I understood were completely bogus and silly and usually based on complete misinformation.
When advised he lost, the committee says Trump refused to listen to his legal team and chose to run with the conspiracy of a stolen election instead.
I thought was nuts. And the theory was also completely nuts.
Many local officials were in attendance, including Philadelphia former City Commissioner Al Schmidt, who investigated the fraud claims.
Not only was there not evidence of 8,000 dead voters voting in Pennsylvania, there wasn't evidence of 8.
The committee is using the testimony of the former president's closest allies as well as their own to build their case on Trump inciting violence and essentially responsible for the attack on January 6.
Donald Trump lost an election and knew he lost an election, and as a result of his loss, decided to wage an attack on our democracy.
After yesterday, there are 5 more scheduled hearings. The next one is tomorrow. In the Control Center, Michelle Morris, South Florida Media.